Hi everyone, I'm Steve here with Brian Sanchez. How you doing, Brian?
Doing great, Steve. You and me. Let's do this.
All right, we have to talk about this pet peeve of both of ours again because I get so much grief. People talking about, you don't know what you're talking about. Calories in, calories out. It's simple math. So you're saying I can eat 6,000 calories of apples and I'm going to lose weight. I'd like to see you do that. I'd
Good
like to
luck.
see you eat 6,000 calories of apples. Eat 6,000 calories of broccoli and see what happens. Now, you can eat 6,000 calories of Twinkies and pizza and donuts. I can get to 6,000, 7,000, maybe 8,000 calories. Twinkies, donuts, and pizza. I can do that. But try to get there with chicken and rice and broccoli. Try it. And I
It'll be
challenge
miserable.
people that want to say calories in, calories out. All that matters is that you're at a calorie deficit. That's not what matters. You were just talking about, before we turn this on, a lady that's on a GLP and she looks like a bug. She looks like one of those celebrities that her eyes are bugging out of her head and she looks horrible.
Mm-hmm.
And just like a lot of these celebrities, it's like this new form of anorexia or something, a new way to get there with some of these GLPs. And hey, we're not against them. Brian and I have both used them. We're big.
I'm going to test drive another one.
We're big advocates. But
yeah.
These calorie deficits and calories in, calories out, cut your calories. The Twinkie diet, eat 2 Twinkies a day, you'll lose weight. Yeah, you will. You will lose weight. And you're going to get really sick and you're going to get really fat. So I was talking to a guy in the gym today and he said, Steve, this is weird. I lost 7 pounds. He goes, I don't understand it. This is really bizarre. I'm eating more. I'm like, really? No kidding. So go ahead, Brian, get on your soapbox.
Two people that I work with just in the last, I'm going to say quarter, on good eating systems, which means more calories, have actualized solid weight loss that hopefully will never come back. I understand the concept of calories in, calories out. I don't need a lecture on it. I get that. If you're morbidly obese or you're 50 pounds overweight and you reduce your calories and go on a diet and you're eating 1,100 calories a day, yes, you're going to lose fat.
You're going to lose muscle and bone and everything.
I was just going to add that to it. However, you're losing more than just fat.
When people tell you minimal.
Yeah, when people talk about, I'm on a diet and I lost 20 pounds. 20 pounds of what? Water? Muscle? Bone density's impacted? You're not growing muscle if you're in a negative deficit because you're not eating protein at the levels you should. To me, a proper eating system isn't necessarily a calories in, calories out at all. Proper eating system is finding your target for your protein and eating that. Then on top of that, investing in good quality carbohydrates to also support that, which is probably going to be more than your 1,100 calorie diet to 1,500 calorie diet.
You need the quality fats too.
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, you need those essential fatty acids.
We've worked with too many people who were in horrible diets and it was all about calories. And when we upped their clean calories and got them eating proper amounts of protein, that's when their body changed. Why, might you ask? Well, if you're putting on muscle, what happens to your body? Do you put on more fat with it? Only if you don't follow your program and eat like a pig. You will start to put on muscle. The muscle is going to change your body chemistry. Your fat ratio goes down. Things get better. Your metabolism goes up because your body operates at a better level when you have more muscle when it comes to that, when it comes to metabolism and things of that nature in general. No, skeptics, don't yell at me and say, well, it didn't work for this guy, that guy. I know I can go worst case scenario all day. Go hang out in your corner and hold your signs up and protest about this. It's really simple. If you're going to be in the gym working out hard, you have to eat. If you go on a GLP and your doctor hasn't told you this, unless you're morbidly obese and they put you on it for the purpose of weight loss and tell you to stick on a 800 calorie diet, well, then there's something else going on and they're doing it to save your life. You better listen to them. If you're looking on a 20-pound weight loss journey, you probably don't need a GLP. However, if you want to use it, and I'm all for it, use it wisely, but you still have to eat. And what's happening to these people that are going into these significant calorie deficits, look at their bodies. They look like skeletons. Their skin's sagging. Their faces get all they get all these lines in their faces. Their muscularity's gone. Their butts are missing. Their legs turn into floppy skin. They have bye-bye arm where when they're done waving their hand, the rest of it still moves. You're crushing your body. You know, that people say, well, why is my hair falling out when I'm working out so hard? Do you think it's the problem? The first thing I'm going to ask these people when they're on these diets are where's your protein at? Well, I'm eating plenty of protein. I eat protein through my day. Well, how much? Well, I have an egg at breakfast. I have a salad and I put a little meat on there, which is probably like 2 to 3 ounces. And I have a piece of salmon for dinner. Well, which is what? 4 ounces. You're nowhere near the protein needs you have. And you're on a GLP. Of course your hair is going to fall out because you're under calorie and you're not putting the nutrients in your body because a GLP stunts your appetite and you're not taking care of yourself. You can eat quality foods at a proper level and still crush 1,600 calories a day to 1,800 calories a day on a GLP and still be extremely successful. Why? Because I know people who have done it, and yes, we know them personally. So enough with bashing Steve on this, guys. We can go to the ridiculous ends of the earth and say, well, if I eat 7,000 calories a day, I'm going to lose weight. No, we're talking about clean food, up your clean calories, hit your protein levels, work out in the gym so you have a burn of calories every day and you're going to see your body change. Steve?
Yeah. You know, if you lose weight fast and you're at too much of a calorie deficit, not enough calories coming in, too much going out, calories in, calories out, yeah, and lose weight. You're going to yo-yo. I don't care if you're doing it with a GLP-1 or you're doing any type of diet where you're cutting your calories significantly. You're setting yourself up for failure. And people think, okay, I hit the weight I want to be at. Now they have less lean body mass and so their metabolism's going slower. And it's also shut down just because you cut your calories so deep. You are going to yo-yo like you've never seen. And yeah, you lost 20 pounds and you're going to gain 40. Just how it works. And if you're really big, even if you're really big, you want to lose weight slowly because you don't want to look like a sack of potatoes. So lose the weight slowly, go slow, it will stay off. It's important to do it right, to change your habits, to eat healthy whole foods so that you can keep the weight off. What good does it do you to get the weight off if it's just going to come right back?
Well, and when you drop that weight off fast, Steve, and you and I both know this, and you lose muscle, you've thrown your body fat percentages way off. And when you gain it back, you're not gaining muscle because you haven't changed your behavior. So you're eating all those foods you craved again when you come off of that. So you put on fat way faster than you would put on muscle. And
yeah,
so now
you're going to look fatter at the same weight. Let's say you start at 180 and you're a female and you get down to 135. Guess what? You're going to go back up to 180 and you're going to look fatter because you're going to be fatter at the same weight.
It's pretty simple. But I'll tell you what, the guy that says you can eat 6,000 calories of apples, knock yourself out.
Yeah, yeah. Guy told
I
me
hope
that.
you have good toilet paper too.
Yeah, you're not gonna make it. He could eat the 6,000 calories of Twinkies, but that would be my challenge. Eat the 6,000 calories of, or not even that. Eat 2,000 calories of Twinkies and donuts, and then after that, eat 2,000 calories of chicken, rice, and broccoli, and see what happens.
The other thing I want to throw in there, if you want to try this with us, if you're on a GLP and you are successful in your weight loss, congratulations. However, if you don't want to continue to lose muscle mass, give us a call. Talk to us about this. We'll go one-on-one with you and share our information. Let's get you on a balanced eating system so that you can have and maintain your muscle mass. It may be more food than you expect. And yes, you have to make yourself eat your proteins, but that's okay. The GLP is still going to work. Steve?
All right. So if you guys have questions, put them in the comment section. I'll put some links in the description for TRT. And if you want more information on peptides, that will be in the description. Brian, thanks for being here.
Good to see you, everybody. Take care.